ShelbyKay here, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I decided it would be fun to just kind of sit down and get ready with you guys and kind of go over my everyday makeup routine that I have been loving lately. I am usually someone who loves a bold eye and just like all of the makeup, but lately I've been really liking a more natural look, especially when I'm at work and things like that. So I decided I wanted to go ahead and show that to you guys today and just the products that I use. So hopefully that is something you guys are interested in, and let's go ahead and jump into the makeup. So I just want to start by saying that I have already done my skincare and moisturized my face and put on a little SPF, and so we're just going to jump right into the products. So the first thing that I do, of course, is some primer. I am using this one by Wet n Wild, and I have been loving it. It keeps my face very hydrated, and I think it keeps my makeup in place pretty good. So that's what I've been using. So I will just put that all over my face. So I do suffer from cystic acne and clogged pores, as well as rosacea. That's why I have so much redness on my face. So I have to be very careful with the products that I use, because otherwise it just upsets that redness so much. And also because of the redness, and it's something I'm really, I don't want to say insecure about, but I'm a little self-conscious about it. I do love full coverage foundations for that reason. I just kind of rub that in really nice and make sure it's all soaked in. And then I will give that a minute or two to kind of set, and I go ahead and do my eyes. My eye makeup is my absolute favorite part of makeup. As I said, I'm going to be doing a more natural look today. So I don't use an eyeshadow primer. I did for a long time, but I just felt like it didn't make a difference. So I just use some concealer, and I just go ahead and pop that on my eyelids like so. And I'll just spread it out on my eyelid. So that's all I really do for eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to be using two different palettes today for my eyes. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, as well as the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I love these palettes a lot, so that's what I'm going to be using. So first I'm going to go in with the Naked Urban Decay one, and I'm going to be taking a mix of these two shades right here, Sauced and Low Blow, and I'm just going to be taking a mix of those and putting that in my crease. I also just want to say I am not a makeup guru or anything like that. I just enjoy makeup, but I am by no means a professional, and I just kind of do whatever works for me. So just kind of pop that in my crease. My mirror's down here, so I'm sorry if I'm looking down, but I will just go ahead and pop that in my crease for a little bit of a transition color. Just like that. And then generally I will kind of cover my eyelid with this chaser color, maybe mixed with a little bit of the ounce that has a little bit of shimmer in it, and just kind of pop that across my eyelid. And then I'm going to go into my Chocolate Bar palette. And I absolutely love this hazelnut shade here, so I do that, and I just kind of pop that in the outer corner. And that's really all I do for the eyeshadow at this point. Very simple, very natural. One of my big secrets for making my blue eyes pop that I've been doing lately is I have been, I think it's called tight lining, essentially where you line your upper waterline and your lower waterline, kind of make sure yours look brighter, and that's something I've been doing. So I actually just take some eyeshadow. It might not be the best thing for my eyes, but it depends on what eyeshadow look I'm looking for. If I have more of a bold or more colorful eyeshadow look, I'll go with black, but if I have more natural like this, I go ahead in with this Triple Fudge color from my Chocolate Bar palette. So all I do is I'll take my setting spray and I'll spray a little brush, and I'll take some of this, or I'll take some of the triple fudge, and then I'll just waterline. Yeah, so it just kind of makes my eyes more defined and just makes them look bigger to me and brighter, and it really helps bring out the blue. So that's what I do with that, and then I'll go ahead and curl my lashes, and then we'll go ahead and move on to foundation, and then we'll come back to the eyes. So now moving on to the foundation, I use a mix of two foundations. I use a mix of the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation in 105 Fair Ivory, and then I also mix in the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation in light beige. I love this foundation. This is probably the best foundation I've ever found that actually stays on my face and just makes my skin look great. But I bought this foundation when I got back from Cabo in September for my sister's wedding, and I was very tan, and now it doesn't match my skin color. So I mix it with this one, and mixing them together actually creates a really pretty foundation, and it just matches my skin a little better. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. So I do probably, whoa, that was a lot. I would say I probably do 75% the Maybelline and then 25% the Too Faced, and I'll just kind of put it on the back of my hand, and then I'll mix it together like so, and then I'll just kind of dot it on my face in different areas, and I will make sure to put more foundation kind of in the areas that I feel like I need a little more coverage. I actually got way too much, but that's okay. But yeah, as you can see, I got way too much. It's still a bunch on my hand, but we'll see. And then I'll take my beauty blender and I'll go ahead and blend it in to my face. Alright, so I do need a little bit more coverage on my cheek, so I'll just go ahead and take that excess off my hand and just kind of put it on where I feel like I need the extra coverage. That is kind of what my foundation is looking like. I have a lot of texture on my skin. Obviously foundation's not going to cover that, but it's all blended in pretty good. So then we'll move on to concealer. I usually love, my favorite concealer that I've tried and all of them so far is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, but the Target I went to when I needed concealer didn't have it. So I just got the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, which I used to use a long time ago. I got the shade 10 Fair, and it works. It's not as good as the NYX one, but it does the job, so I'll just go ahead and okay, now that is all blended in pretty good. Now something else that I have been loving, and I did mention it in my April favorites video, if you guys haven't seen that, I will link it up above, but I have actually been doing a little bit of baking. I've never done it before, and I decided to give it a try this month, or last month, and I have really been liking it. It's really been helping keep my face in order. So what I've been doing is I have been using this Airspun Loose face powder, and it gets everywhere because I was dumb and I bought it. I bought it for when I went to Cabo, because powders, let me just preface by saying me and powders don't normally work because I have really dry skin for the most part, and a lot of powders just make my face really cakey. But I knew since we were going to Cabo and it's humid there, my face was gonna get really gross and oily, so I wanted a loose powder to help set my makeup, and I bought this one, and I didn't think about it, and I stuck it in my makeup bag and took it on the plane. Well, it kind of, all the powder came out, and now it's everywhere. I can't really show you guys, but it's everywhere, and every time I open it, it just gets everywhere. So that kind of sucks, but so because of that I hadn't really been using it. So I've been trying to use it up but the baking has been great, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the powder on the powder brush and I just tap it underneath, and then I do around my nose because my makeup really likes to rub off right there, as well as right in between my eyebrows. And then I like to do along my jawline just so I don't get any transfer on my clothes or anything like that. And that's it. So I'll let that sit, and we will actually go back to the eyes now. Oh God, it's everywhere. Okay, so going back to the eyes. Now, at this point, it kind of just depends on what I'm feeling. Sometimes I do eyeliner, sometimes I don't. And if I don't do eyeliner, obviously I'll go straight to mascara now. But I do want to do eyeliner today because, I don't know, I'm just feeling like it. So, my absolute favorite liner that I have loved for many, many, many years is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And so we're going to do a little bit of a wing. Hopefully it works out. Some days my wings turn out perfect and other days it doesn't work. So if you are a girl who does liner, you know the struggles. So how I do my liner, because I know it can be a little difficult. People always ask me like, how do you do your eyeliner so perfect? I kind of just wing it for, no pun intended, like just for lack of a better word, like I kind of just go for it. I don't hesitate, and I'm one of those people that, you know, a lot of people say take your time, you know, just be diligent. I found that if I take my time, I mess it up. So I kind of just go for it, and whatever I end up with, I end up with. So, well, I wanted to do baby wings, but they turned into more dramatic wings, but that's okay. So yeah, that's how I do my eyeliner. And then we'll go ahead in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Love this mascara. A lot of people, you know, swear by the Lash Paradise, which is a dupe. I did try it out, and I will say that I didn't think it was as good, but it was pretty close. But it made my eyes burn like crazy, so I can't do it. I have some sort of allergy to it, so I have to buy the more expensive one, which is fine with me. And I only do mascara on my top lashes. For some reason on me, I just don't like what it looks like when I do my bottom lashes. I think it just looks spidery and gross, so I don't do my bottom lashes very often. So then I will go ahead and I will take just a little bit of that hazelnut color out of the chocolate bar palette and run it just a little bit under that bottom lash line. Just gives that, I don't know, more definition. And that's really it there. Now moving on to the eyebrows. I absolutely hate doing eyebrows. It is like my least favorite part of my makeup. I don't know how to do them properly. They always end up looking not great, but what can you do? I just use eyeshadow. I bought a pencil and I didn't like how it looked. I've used eyeshadow for years, and again, it doesn't look the best, but it's what I do. So I just use my Naked Heat palette since I have red hair, and I go in with this En Fuego, and I'll just spray an angle brush with some setting powder, and I'll just go for it. Again, I absolutely hate doing my eyebrows. I really wish I could just go get them tattooed on or something, or professionally done, because I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And that's kind of what I get. So yeah, if you guys are always wondering why my eyebrows are always so like pow, and a lot of times don't look the best, that's why, because I don't really care, and I use eyeshadow, and that's how I do my eyebrows. Again, don't look great, but whatever. Okay, moving on to the rest of my face. So now we're gonna go ahead and dust off that excess powder. So let's take my brush and just kind of wash it all away from my baking. Boop, boop. And there we go. Okay, now for bronzer, I use the Too Faced Baked Sweethearts bronzer. It's years old, it's probably way expired, but I just can't be bothered to buy a new one because there's still so much left. And I will just kind of do that. Oh wow, that was a lot. That was way more than I wanted it to be, but that's alright, we'll make it work. I guess. All right, and then I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Peachy Love. And I just take these two, Nectarine and Ginger, and kind of mix them together. And blush on my cheeks, a little color back in my cheeks. Beautiful. And then for highlight, I use the Too Faced Candlelight Glow. Again, years old, but I just haven't gotten a new one. Probably way expired, but what can you do? And I'll just pop that on my cheeks. It's a very subtle glow. I would really like to invest in one that gives me a little bit more of a glow, but, and then I'll take a smaller brush and I do kind of the tip and the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow area, and then right on my brow bone here. My eyes don't look done unless I do this part. Yeah, so that's that. And then I'm gonna do lipstick today. I don't do lipstick every day, but I'm just feeling like lipstick. So today I am doing this Rimmel London lipstick in Make Your Move. And then over top I'm gonna do this Too Faced lipstick in Sugar Daddy. That's kind of my secret for how I make lipstick last a long time, is if you get a good lipstick, liquid lipstick that dries down pretty well like this one. I like this brand, and then I love the NYX lipsticks, especially the lingerie ones. Those ones really dry down really well for me. And then you put a regular like cream lipstick on top, your lips won't budge from the day. So that is what I'm gonna do. That dry for just a few moments here. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and we'll just apply this right over top. Okay, so that is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this natural makeup tutorial type thing. I guess this is just the makeup that I have been doing and loving lately, just something more natural and a little bit easier to do than the bold eyes that I usually love. I still love them, but I don't do them every day. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I will have my Instagram linked down below, so you guys can go ahead and check that out, as well as my TikTok. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and be sure to hit that notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Let me use like in the diamond ring, turning my finger green. Is this not the real thing? Like